If the club head is underneath both lines, if it's underneath the shaft line, see how that club is way behind you? See how it's underneath? So what would that tell you? Right. So, you see how your right foot's off the ground? Okay, so if we got you to swing your arms down and feel like you didn't move your lower half, the club would come back more in front of you and get more on directly down the target line. If you spin too much with your lower body and you leave your chest and your arms back, the face of the club is going to be open, but more importantly, the path is going to be to the right because the club is too far behind you. So in this scenario, you can see what would be ideal is if the club was directly in line with your hands there. So that path is probably about 4 or 5 degrees. You can see how it's coming from the inside and it's swinging out. Alright, now what's typical of a guy like you, you're tall and thin. You're probably going to be 6'2", maybe. How tall is your dad? 6'3". Yeah. So, and your mom's pretty tall too. So, you know, when you have a growth spurt like yours, your pelvic stability, your lower body is your weakest part of your body. Your center of gravity is unstable. So in your swing, what happens is there's something called early extension. Your pelvis will actually move toward the ball here. Watch. See how much forward your pelvis moved? So one of your exercises is stand, put some tubing around your waist, and have someone try to pull you that direction, and you have to keep your hips back. You have to turn your body and maintain pelvic stability. Because this is another reason the ball goes to the right. So when your pelvis does that, that's called extension, or standing up or thrusting your lower body forward. That's going to push the club to the ball to the right. So we've got to work on that because that's a stability exercise that you can do. You know what planks are? So you could do a minute plank on your forearms. That would help. I'll show you another exercise you can do.